Ron McCoy here with G.I. Joe at Camp Wild Bunch. Yes, G.I. Joes are featured now in RM Land, of which I am commanding officer. I have a multitude of different G.I. Joe varieties, including equipment to go with them. So that is what the focus is of today's edition. In 1964, a new toy conquered America, Hasbro's G.I. Joe, and it was the world's first action figure. With 21 moving parts, uniforms representing the 4 branches of the U.S. Armed Forces, and miniature weapons and service manuals, this was marketed as a toy for boys.
Do you have a G.I. Joe set up like this? Billy does.
I started with 2 soldiers. Look at it now. The G.I. Joe Jeep is great. And it works, too. And look, I just got the Green Beret G.I. Joe and 3 of the foreign soldiers.
The United States plans to roll out a system by the end of December that automatically registers young men under the age of 26 for the military draft.
Blackjack has received his induction notice. He's being drafted into the Army to go and fight in Iran. I'm sure they're quaking in their boots at the prospect, and in the meantime, we're going to continue to investigate information about the history of G.I. Joe. And to do that, we're going to head to a penny arcade and, yes, peer into a magic mutoscope. G.I. Joe was developed by Stanley Weston, who licensed the toy to Hasbro for just $100,000 in the first year alone. Years later, Weston filed suit against Hasbro, saying he conceived the very idea of manufacturing and selling male action figures with uniforms and equipment that could be changed, each edition representing another sales opportunity. In his suit, Weston claimed that he and the toy company executives had signed an agreement that the rights to G.I. Joe would revert to Weston or his heirs in 2020, but neither he nor Hasbro has a copy of the agreement. Hasbro sold more than 16.9 million in G.I. Joe merchandise. In the second year of manufacture, sales topped 36 million.
G.I. Joe, fighting man from head to toe, on the land, on the sea, in the air.
G.I. Joe attack!
It may seem remarkable today, but Hasbro had taken a big risk. In the rigidly gendered culture of the 1960s, few toy companies believed that boys would want to play with dolls. To prevent any association of G.I. Joe with dolls, Hasbro invented the term action figure.
Boom, boom! G.I. Joe takes the hill! Bam, bam! Horrific battle!
Major world events and developments are tracked by the hundreds of accessories and uniforms developed by Hasbro.
When you get G.I. Joe and the authentic G.I. Joe equipment, you'll have the greatest realism, the greatest fun you ever had in playing soldier. Box after box of authentic uniforms and equipment, so you can change your G.I. Joe soldier into a camouflage Marine ready for battle, a Navy frogman with complete scuba suit and inflatable life raft, an Air Force pilot with high-altitude helmet and air vest.
In 1966, G.I. Joe joined the space race in a realistic Project Mercury space capsule and flight suit.
But look what's new! I just got the space capsule and the spacesuit too!
Makes you want to get started, doesn't it?
G.I. Joe, fighting.
Now, a new world of fun with G.I. Joe astronaut capsule and spacesuit. Silver uniform, space helmet, communications cord. The realistic capsule has simulated retro rockets. Sliding canopy, control panel too.
By the end of the 1960s, G.I. Joe fell victim to protests against the Vietnam War and parental concerns about children playing with toys of violence. Sales faltered, and Hasbro in turn took G.I. Joe out of the military and into the world of adventure and fantasy.
He never gives up, he'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare. G.I. Joe! G.I. Joe!
Yes, I do sell G.I. Joes and RM Land, but I also sell a multitude of other products as well, as you will soon see. So yes, come on up to the Wild Bunch, 1218 North Jesse James Road in Excelsior Springs, Missouri. You will not be disappointed by the selection, not only in RM Land, but also throughout the entire store.